Hello, my name is Earl Mason. I'm currently a paraprofessional at a high school. I've been doing this work for almost 2 years. I started out as a one-on-one. Now I'm a paraprofessional, and I'm currently working towards obtaining my degree so I can be a special education teacher. So this video is for me to be able to explain my understanding of the disposition of an educator in a classroom setting. So I have a couple questions that I will be providing answers for, and hopefully I can explain them well enough to be able to show my knowledge of a disposition. So let's get started. So my first one, I said, what dispositions do you possess that you think will make you a successful teacher? Well, for me, faith. Not on a religious sense, but faith that all students, no matter the level of the disability, has the capability to be able to learn. So you have students who, some are very routine based, and that's learned. So I do feel that and have the faith that with patience, with understanding, with guidance, that these students will be able to learn no matter the level of the disability. Also, I would say dedication. I'm dedicated to learning, dedicated to my career. And in these times, you have a lot of teachers who are dedicated mostly for the paycheck rather than helping these individuals gain the necessary knowledge and skills they need to be able to, now I wouldn't say succeed, but to know a little bit more than what they might have known before. And I always say that a little bit goes a long way. If they just learn one thing all school years, one thing more than they knew before. And I would say my last one is the passion. Prior to this, I was in the mailing industry, but then I decided that rather than chasing a paycheck, I wanted to chase fulfillment. And each day I go home, I feel fulfilled in my duty and my service that I'm providing to these students. So I think that in itself is going to help to carry me a long way. It says, what dispositions do you need to work on before you enter the classroom as a first-year teacher? I would say patience. When I sometimes work with my daughter, I would kind of, because I already know the answer, I kind of expect for her to be able to just pick up and go. But I understand that, and I'm learning that it takes time, it takes effort, it takes consistency, and like I said, patience to be able to get to the goal that I'm trying to achieve with these students. And then the last one, it says, what qualities should professional educators display? I would say understanding, patience, honesty. They should trustworthiness. They should have integrity, good moral standard. It doesn't necessarily have to be, they don't have to be necessarily, in my mind, a religious person, but they should have good qualities. I know I got a little bit, I lost my train of thought. But all in all, I think basically all the great qualities that it takes to be an educator and to be a good person. I know for me, people had a lot of patience. They had a lot of understanding. They had dedication. They were consistent. And also, they were very detail-oriented in how they dealt with me and other students. And that's kind of what was part of the driving force of me wanting to be an educator, because I knew the things that it took to get to me to where I am and where I want to be. And I think that I can provide that to these students as well. So that's pretty much what I have. I know my kind of train of thought was kind of all over the place, but I did the best I can. I get nervous on cameras, but thank you for your time.